in the modern society, most of the people think men also can take children or bring some children in the in the house or in the family, and then women can take a higher position in the company. I think it's a big change or a big improvement.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Purple Page. So today I have a friend here, Viola from China.
Hi guys, I'm Viola.
Yeah. So Viola, she's pursuing her master's in international accounting and corporate governance.
Yeah, it's a long title.
It's very long. Yeah. So 谢谢你今天加入.
Yeah, you type it in Chinese.
I'm learning. Thank you. So today is your Lantern Festival, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you want to say any message to your friends?
Oh, maybe it's like 元宵节快乐.
And what did you say?
It sounds like Happy Lantern Festival.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, Happy Lantern Festival. Yeah. So in my previous videos, I have been talking so much about Chinese and China. I've been mentioning about Chinese. Yeah. So today I decided to bring my friend here to talk about China. So.
Real Chinese.
Yeah, the real Chinese here. So going back to the question.
Okay.
So can you share some point like on the status of women in China?
Yeah.
Like I can see there are some improvement in the life of the women and their status.
Yeah.
So can you point out some of the improvement that has been taking place, or maybe the problems like that still lays there in the society? For example, like gender pay gap, there's a wage differences, right, between men and women. Yeah. And also maybe something about gender disparity in the employment sector, or gender parity also. Yeah. So can you share something on that?
Maybe I think in the most countries, from the agricultural production to the industrial production, there are some change or improvements. Like the agricultural production, men are more powerful than women, so they can pay more for men, and they can bring much value more than the women. So I think there is like unequal from the women and women. So men and women.
Yeah. Yes.
So, but from the into the industrial production, they think the women and men can produce the same value, and they are more likely to take charge. The more higher position taken by charge by the women, because they are more patient and they can do management better than men. So in the position in the different country, in the different companies, they think whether you are man or woman, if you can provide more value, if you have a better quality, better ability, you can take a higher position in the company. So I think the gap between the men and women decrease or become narrower than before. And in my hometown, I think there is people are more likely to focus on the women. In my hometown, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, because they think women can do job better than men. I think it's interesting for me that it's an interesting situation in my hometown. And there is a traditional views about men and women. They think the men should have some, they are more like to take an adventure, and they maybe not enough patient, but the women will be more patient, or they can do better housework or bring their children at home. And nowadays they think men can bring children and do some housework at home. And so men and women can share a different housework or different role, whether in the company or in the home.
So you're saying that in the household work, as well as in the private, in the public space, like for example in the employment sector, you're saying that women and men share the work, men and women share the work both in private and in the public space. So which is good. I think that's very interesting to know about. So what do you think the reason behind is it? Because it has been changing. right? The status of women have been changing. So what do you think the reason maybe? Is it because of education?
Yeah.
Do you think education plays a role in the life of the women in
Okay.
changing their status?
Okay, I think the education is one aspect. Another aspect is I think China is growing, is developing, and our economy become better than before. And their salary, their payment increase, so they have a better like lifestyle, like better quality of the life. So
Yeah, so my next question is like a very, very interesting question. Yeah, and that is like about like in China,
yeah,
media, the media and website and apps like WhatsApp, Google, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, which is very, very common in my country and in other parts of the world. It's banned in China, right?
Yeah.
And but I see people using them. So what's your justification? And also, what are the alternative kind of apps like that people usually use in China?
Yeah, if we are really banned, you can see many Chinese to use this app. Some like the TikTok, some like TikTok should change their some aspects to enter the American market, because American government asked TikTok to do some change that it's more suitable for their country or their policy. And I think WhatsApp and the other apps this should first of all to suit our country's law or policy, so they can enter to the market, but they will not change or to follow our rules or policies. So this is the reason why they are banned. And another reason is, for example, that Amazon, when they first to enter the market for a few years, but they can't get any profits, cannot earn so much money in the Chinese market. So they, after a few years, they quit from the Chinese market. Were not banned from this app or something like this, because they cannot earn some money, cannot produce the profits. We have a domestic app in our country, such as QQ or WeChat. We are more likely to use these apps than
Like WeChat.
Yeah.
It's very common among Chinese friends.
Yeah.
WeChat.
If I'm staying in China, I will not. And even as overseas students, I will most of the time will use our apps.
Course.
We are more common to use our apps, not the Facebook like this. So I think this is another reason about it. Like the American government will ban like the Huawei. They think the government maybe thinks it will damage or hurt the privacy of the citizens.
Yes.
So maybe I think our government may think about this app will attack our privacy. So I think it's the same. It's the same like this.
All right. That makes sense. But I feel it very interesting because China is still a developed country.
Yeah.
Like still developing. I mean,
Yeah.
right? It's a third world country, so it's still developing. But basing on that, I want to ask this question: like, since China is one of the fast-growing major economy in the world, one of the largest, like it's developing so fast. How do you think about the changes that is taking place, like that is rapidly like changing everything, like developing so fast in China? What's your opinion on that?
Yeah, I think China is going to like the no cash society. We don't bring cash to buy some food or take shopping. We all at least except we can order online. We can use some Alipay or like the WeChat. WeChat, we can also use WeChat to pay. We not bring any cash and to do some shopping or buy something.
When I say China and economy, like it's like cheap products. I'm so sorry, but that is honest. Like there are lots of like, of course, I'm not saying all the Chinese products are cheap, but we get it in a very low price, and which is very common from the place where I came from, because I see lots of Chinese product and which is very cheap. And of course, it's not that I don't like it; I love them, and I think everyone loves cheap products. Until unless it's not a cosmetic.
I think it's like maybe we have a large population, and we have less cost labor. I think it's not. I think it's a process. It's a process to development. So many years ago, like American, German, Japanese, also as like a signal of the cheap or low quality. Yeah, but they learn from others and develop their own industry and become a good quality. I think it's just like the process. So this is the first step to become better. We can also have our innovation like Huawei or other brands. We just development, you know.
Talking about that, like I would love to visit China very soon. I think I have to visit lots of countries. Yeah. So can you share some of the beautiful places in China? Best season of the year and some of the food.
Yeah.
I love Chinese food.
Yeah. Also, there are many Chinese food or place that in China. Maybe I will introduce my hometown.
Of course.
My hometown is Chengdu. There is the
Chengdu.
Chengdu. It's like south part of the China area, and people living here really like spicy food. And I'm also like spicy food
Even
here. So when I come to UK, I didn't find anything to eat. The food is not very spicy. The famous food in Chengdu is, I think, it's a hot pot. Let me show the picture for you.
Yeah, sure.
They say hot pot. So you can see many like put some chili in the oil, and these some like the vegetables or meat, and we put in the hot pot and we mix the food. Make them chili. So
I love them.
Spicy. And I think the most interesting in my hometown is that if you come to the Chengdu, where I have many foreigners come to Chengdu to visit our cute animal pandas.
Really?
Yeah, we have at least one place to gather the pandas, so you can you can see the panda in a short distance, so you can have the eye contact. So sweet.
That's cute.
And maybe I think all the season you can visit it in China because they have a different season in China. I think maybe the most suitable is spring. Spring, autumn. Okay, spring. It's a good weather and have a beautiful sightseeing, and you can hang out with your friends and take a bicycle to see the panda.
Wow.
And then at night you can take a hot pot.
That sounds amazing. Like I should plan for that. So the last thing, but not the least, and it's not a question, but it's about coronavirus. So with the widespread of this very scary coronavirus, which has like the statistic now shows that almost 636 people died and around 31,000 people have been confirmed of this infected by this virus in China, and it's really sad. I would like to share my deepest condolences and also my sincere sympathy to the victims of the coronavirus, and I really wish that it ends very soon. But for you especially, you have been here since last year and you haven't visited your parents who is in China. Of course, not in Wuhan, but I'm pretty sure you must be worried every single day, the fear, the anxiety that you have for your parents, your loved ones here in China. So do you want to share any message to your family, your friends, or the victims?
We can go through this problem as soon as possible. And I hope my friends and my family and all the Chinese can safe in this like challenge. So I just say in Chinese, I think like for the Wuhan or for all the Chinese like Wuhan 加油, and we can go through these problems. I think in a very short time.
What is your one 加油?
加油.
加油.
Yeah, it's like fight through this.
Fight through this.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me today. So that's all for today. If you like this video, then kindly like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.